So here's my SSH presentation. SSH, Secure Shell, is a cryptographic network protocol for secure remote login and command execution. It protects confidentiality and integrity by encrypting traffic between client and server. It commonly supports remote administration, tunneling, secure file copy, and SFTP. Client connects, keys exchanged, user authenticates, and if you have a secure session, that's how it works. That's basically how it works. And then you open the SSH. Is a standard. OpenSSH is the standard open source implementation of SSH on most Linux distributions. Main components include SSH client, SSHD server daemon, SSH keygen, SCP, and SFTP. On Debian Ubuntu, the server package is usually OpenSSH server. The top 1 recommendations for SSH protocol security. 1, we prefer SSH version 2 only. The older SSH v1 is obsolete and insecure. Using strong modern ciphers like MAX and key exchange algorithms supported by current OpenSSH. You verify host keys and prevent man-in-the-middle attacks, especially on the first connection. Benefit: these practices strengthen encryption and trust during connection setups. The recommendations, another topic 2, recommendations. OpenSSH authentication. Use key-based authentication instead of passwords whenever possible. Protect your private keys with the passphrase and store them securely. Disable passwords authentication after verifying key login works correctly. This is an example right here. Topic 3, recommendations. Server hardening. Disable direct root login and require sudo from a normal user account. Restrict access with allow users or allow groups to limit who can log in. Reduce automated attacks with a non-default port and firewall rules. Hardening examples: permanent root login. No allow users admin port 222. UWF firewall rule update. You configure it on a Linux server. You have to open the SSH daemon config. Use the sudo command. There you go. We use the sudo command right here. And then to the recommended settings, go to port 2222. Permanent root login, no. Password authentication, no. And public key authentication, yeah. Allow users admin. And then you restart it. And then you use the sudo command systemctl and then restart SSH. And then verify the new port. And the port should be there. Validation and troubleshooting. Test from a second terminal before ending your current session. Check service and logs and login fields, systemctl, status SSH, and journal CTL. SSH, confirm firewall rules. Allow the chosen SSH port. Common mistake is turn off the password. Log in before key-based login is tested, and that can lock you out. And last SSH is essential for secure remote administration on Linux. OpenSSH provides the standard tools to install, configure, and manage SSH services. Best practices to use secure protocol settings, key-based authentication, and server hardening controls. Your final overall recommendations: use SSH keys, disable root login, and restrict and monitor access. And that's the presentation.